Rage Nightmare difficulty walkthrough for wikigameguides.com. Last mission of the first disc.
Wow.
So, just be aware of that. This is the lost research data, and it is the last mission. It's actually Dead City, but backwards. So, you'll recognize it when we get there. But they have new enemies and like new lighting, and it's a little bit of new object rearranging.
Yeah.
But you walk through it backwards, and you get the YTIC DAED achievement for Dead City backwards.
You know, there's something which they do in Dead Space, which is really cool, and this is kind of a spoiler, but wait, have you played Dead Space?
Which one? 1 or 2?
First.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're good. So in the first Dead Space, it turns out all the chapters spell out Nicole is dead. How cool is that?
Did you just figure that out? That's awesome.
Well, no, I never just figured it out, but I thought you didn't know. Unless you already did know.
I just never paid attention to it.
Yeah, so it was staring you blankly in the face the whole time.
Huh. I like when developers do that. They just like sneak shit in, and they did that with Arkham Asylum, that one wall that you blow up, and it's got like the plans for the second game.
Yeah, apparently, yeah, but that's different, because, I mean, you don't know if that's been there the whole time, or they just put it in, like, really, really quick. Like...
No, I think it's been proven that that it's been there the whole time.
Yeah, like, if it has, that is a really, really...
It was a really well-hidden thing.
Like, you basically just have to put, like, charges on the wall, and it just, like, blew it up.
And the wall had no indication either.
Yeah, I know, and the wall... Wow, that was weird, because it sort of sounded like a gargle, but never mind. The wall, once it opened, inside actually had some of the details for, like, the next, like, maps of the new game coming out in October.
Which is pretty damn awesome.
It comes out in a week, dude.
Yeah, you're excited. Very excited.
I'm excited. I'm a very comic book lover. I like Batman.
You're a very comic book lover. Okay.
Yeah. I like comic books.
I never was really into the whole comic thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, back on topic for a little bit. I remember right here when I was recording this, you were talking about the wheelchair dude. Like, were you calling him Hot Wheels?
Ooh.
Yeah. Anyway, these guys will just kind of rush in here, take them out. They'll throw grenades. They're very easy to avoid. That's really all you need to know. Use your sniper rifle or the Authority machine gun. Pretty much are the only two weapons I use, I think. Don't use any grenades on them. It's not really worth it.
What I was going to say... Oh.
No, go ahead.
Finish if you want.
I'm done talking.
So what I was going to say is that so 3 discs, 2 of them are campaign, 1 of them is
multiplayer.
So is it spread out better than LA Noire was?
Yeah. Well, this game, once this disc ends, this is the last mission. We basically you accept a mission and it says put disc 2 in, and you just enter this whole new area. You can't go back unless you load like your first disc.
That's a little gay.
It basically just takes you to a new part of the game, so it blocks off the first area, and you need to load a previous save to go back, which is kind of linear. But if you're talking about in terms of planning it out, like in terms of this in LA Noire. LA Noire, but like in the middle of a desk would just like say, like you could be halfway through the device desk and it would say insert disc 3, you know what I mean?
LA Noire was a good game, but it wasn't a great game.
But it was a movie.
You can say that too, but it just wasn't as good as most games.
It wasn't as, it didn't quite live up to as much of the hype.
Exactly. Yeah, it really didn't. Oh God.
Yeah.
There was a lot of hype behind that game.
Yeah. Right there, just a minute ago, it was really choppy. I hope that's not part of the video. I didn't see that until now, but it is. Sorry.
RvB's capture card is crashing. And he
Well,
doesn't
no,
know why.
I swear to God, Nvidia. I have a very good graphics card by them. Can run pretty much anything on the market right now at like very high. They came out with new drivers ever since they released 275.33. Nothing has worked for me. And then Battlefield requires like 285 beta, and I installed that, and then it kept giving me errors when I was recording, so I had to re-record one of my missions.
Oh, RvB, it's such a loss, isn't it?
Yeah, no. One of my missions, dude. I could have spent that doing something else, like working on another mission or something.
Exactly. But I
Really
mean,
quick, right here. These soldiers will bust through those doors. One of them will have a shield. Like last time, just shoot like that crevice on his shield, on his left, or on your left, on his right, and you'll be fine. So what were you gonna say?
But I mean, that's why I play console games and use a PVR, because it's easier. I can't play PC games. I don't have
Because you have a laptop.
the means to run it, and I don't have
The heart.
I wouldn't know how to fucking keep up to date with like a capture card like a Black Magic Pro. I wouldn't know how to put it in my computer.
They have very good quality. In fact, they have a setting for lossless, so there's no quality loss, but it requires a heavy ass system, and it's kind of hard to set up. Like, your Xbox needs to already be on either 1080p or 720p and at the right settings before you can hook it up.
I keep mine running at 720p, and
Yeah.
it just goes through the it just goes through the PVR, and then it routes back to the TV, so it's just like a loop signal. So
Yeah.
so it's always on. I'm not recording all the time. I hardly ever record, but the feed is always there, and I never use the feed on my computer either. I just
Yeah.
I just play my Xbox through it. Like if I ever do something cool or something, or I know something's about to happen that's cool, I can just simply go into my laptop, look for the program to record, and then just simply click it and it'll record it right there on the bat. I mean,
Yeah, that's what happens with me too.
well,
You're so
yeah.
special.
Yeah, I'm special.
Everyone's special in their own way.
I just think a PVR would be easier to use. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I could definitely see that. In fact, I kind of wish I had a PVR because it's actually portable. But
Yeah.
I'm perfectly happy with and content with what I have.
You would be.
I am very happy, content, dude. I mean, do you see any artifacts? I mean, once this goes on YouTube, and once I lower the quality so it exports faster, then hell yeah, there's gonna be a ton, but right now there's none.
Exactly, yeah.
That's why my file sizes are like 100 gigabytes per video.
Yeah, that is ridiculous. Like, the PVR file sizes are a lot lower than that.
Yeah.
Like literally 3 gigs maybe for a no, maybe, yeah, I'd say 3 gigs for an hour video.
Yeah. This is like a 10-minute video on this is at least 20 gigs.
It's kind of crazy.
Although the longer the video is, the less space it takes. Like, Like a 30-second video will take up maybe 5 gigabytes, but a 10-minute video would take up 10. Like you see where I go there. For the
Yeah.
extra 9.5 minutes, it's only 5 extra gigs. So it's weird.